What's up, YouTube? Cruciball 6 Roundrel today. Let's go. Filibuster, Brago Amulet, and Fresh Bandana. All good options here. Brago Amulet is one of our newer relics from the most recent update, which is a couple weeks old at the time of this recording, so we're gonna take it. All right, we got Leshy, the little vine boss. Keep that in mind. Certain orbs are better to use against the vines, so if we see some of those, maybe we'll grab them. All right, let's aim at the back guy since we have a little targeting here. That didn't help much. At least we have a little bit of transparency, although we're not doing a ton of damage at the moment. Good dodge. At least one of them. All right, I was gonna say not quite to 50 gold, but we also didn't kill him yet. All right, there we go. 50 gold on the nose. So we do get HP for every orb we add. Let's grab. But my brain process now, what I'm trying to do is like grab better damaging orbs early, and then buy like your buffs and stuff like that a little bit later. Now it's nice just to have some better damage. So maybe we just take Reorbanizer. And where's our first shop? Midway through here. We could see a few more fights before then. Not that we necessarily have to stop there. Especially when we can get 2 free relics here. So let's upgrade Evasive Maneuver Orb. And let's head over towards those couple of free relics. All right, reaching Nook, minus 10 HP, gets us the Bramble. Let's shake the tree. Do we want to shake the tree? We'll shake the tree. No, I didn't even, as I say, it counts as a extra orb. So if you don't know, if you can carry the egg to a certain event in Act 2, the Peglin chef one, you can get a is it the birthday cake relic? It gives you like 50 HP, so it's like if you can do that. But if you shoot this guy, see, heals equal to the shot damage, permanently breaks when hitting something solid on the pegboard. So, you know, you have to be able to skip it every time. All right, got a little greedy there, but we were never punished. When you lose X health, when you lose X health, gain 2 Explosion. All right, so a couple relics. I mean, they're not terrible, but kind of hoping for something maybe a little spicier. Is he dead? Yes, okay. I was gonna say no, then yes. All right, I'm probably taking a rub orb. We are going to the shop though. Maybe we'll see rub orb again. Oh, man. We could have had double spinny bank. All right. Man, this really stinks. Double spinny bank could have been fun. Not that we have a bunch of money, but we could have worked towards it. Relics, when applying positive stats effects to yourself, increase the amount applied by 1. So Illusion, that's not a big deal. If we were doing Spiness, that would be better. Decoy Orb, extra bombs, buff our Pebballs. Super Boots would probably be like, it's always nice to have healing. Yeah, let's take the Super Boots. We're not going to remove anything. All right. We could keep our eye on this second shop, but... All right, if we take this, we could start looking for multi-ball stuff. So yeah, let's do this. Going all in. There we go. All right, so at this point, anything multi-ball is very high priority. Gain 1 illusion for every negative stats effect you apply to an enemy. I'm a little weak heading if I want to go here, but I think we're going there anyways. YOLO, am I right? I have to remember that I do have the healing on navigation, so. And we have Filibuster, which is probably helpful for killing these guys. Don't fire the egg. Bomb, 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 please. Yeah, all right. And the double damage. I'm like, why isn't the refresh moving? Refreshes don't move, the crits move. So you'd think I'd remember that after how many hundreds of hours I have of this game, but I think our little rainbow friend's gonna get away here. Yeah, that bomb's a little hard to hit. I mean, I didn't realize these guys were coming out all buffed up. I didn't realize they were coming out so swole. Oh, I thought we were gonna get caught up in there. All right, Concentrication's kind of nice. I think Concentrication rips through the vines. I think. Oh, more healing. Or every 3 times a crit trigger, gain 1 Spiness. Let's play it safe for now. So we could still go to the shop. We can't get to the elite anymore. We can't do much useful stuff at the shop. So let's maybe go this way. Okay, offer the Pebble. I do enjoy that. skip you. So that should be pretty much guaranteed to go into the 2-time shot. Try to open up the bombs here. You know what? I'm such an idiot. In my brain, I'm like, why didn't that guy die to Reorbanizer? We didn't take Reorbanizer. That's why. I was really confused there for a minute. We played another run recently where we had it, and then we saw it, and so my brain kept thinking we had it still. So I may have been speaking about Reorbanizer and killing stuff. Oh wow. That was weird with the little bat. I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, that was getting hit by the bramble stuff, but it just looked weird the way it was happening. Okay, now my brain is reset. No Reorbanizer. I will take Ice Circle. I will upgrade Ice Circle. And no damage on navigation, so try to get some gold, try to heal. Well, I guess we lit up that bomb. I was trying to uncover this bomb for the bats. Let's take the crit, but we're not gonna hit more than one enemy with this. I don't believe so. All right, now I don't have Filibuster, but we still need to refresh. Skip here. So go down the, down the 2-times hole. All right, we're not super strong yet. Let's upgrade you. Let's upgrade you. All right, we got a decent amount of extra HP, some healing. Hopefully we'll be okay. Do I keep up with the vines now? My one that I believe pierces the vines is, of course, my last one. Let's skip straight here. We have an easy crit. Okay, good. I think we're doing okay. 100 HP, half health. As I said, we got go for the ice, or we got ice circle now. So we get to pierce. Let's make sure we don't accidentally shoot our egg. Oh, look where our refresh is. Let's just skip straight here. All right, there goes the rub orb that we didn't get to buy earlier. Let's save some money. All right, you gain balance at start of battle whenever you reload. -1 orb. We can't take that right now, or we'd be forced to fire our egg. Orbs get +2/+4 while you have any negative stats effect. You start battle with confusion 4. I really don't like that. Because it's only while we have a negative stats effect too. So it's like we're taking less, like you're taking 4 shots that are most likely not going to hit what you want to hit, and then you lose the upgrade. Is this any good? Viridian Trick and gravity is reversed, but ceiling bounces massively increase and orbs pass through pegs while traveling downwards. It's not really my favorite. The one Sealed Conviction, we are kind of looking to like we don't mind adding extra orbs now, and for Froggo Amulet to gain max health. I think this is just a skip. Let's take the gold and we'll put it towards maybe a relic at a shop. All right, I saw one shop at the very end on the path that I usually don't go down. Okay, there's one here too. All right, straight to Ice Circle for the piercing. Oh, I thought it was gonna get on the ×2, but it doesn't matter. Who's our boss again? Paintress. If we had extra crits on the board, I'd maybe consider some more susceptible. It's kind of nice in boss fights. Let's skip. Navigating here might be a bit tricky. We did want to go right for the shop. All right, well, we're going left. Okay. Apply some spin vection to enemies. Of course, my couple like shield piercing, they're all kind of later down there. So we're gonna have to fire one of these 2 pebbles at least. Maybe we can hit a bomb or 2. Maybe just keep going for bombs. We're getting really good at finding that half damage. Hoping to hit both bombs, but where's our crit? I think it's like here. I don't think we get it though. I guess we don't necessarily need it with Pierce, but I'm not crazy about any of these yet. We might go this way because we might need to. But let's upgrade some stuff. Although this is the act that we want to hit as many events as possible to try to find the guy to give the egg to. Oh, why am I aiming at the portrait? So we still haven't found any multi-ball. Alright, like seeing us hit the bombs. Alright, give us an easy to hit crit. It's not easy to hit, but I say kind of likely to hit right down there. Well, there's some multi-ball. It's only multi-ball 1, which is not really exciting. I'm almost more inclined to take Poltergeist, but although Poltergeist is kind of bad on this boss because we don't want to kill the portraits a ton. And I hesitate to call 6 crit massive crit damage. Alright, we're going to take it because we did say we're looking for multi-ball stuff, so. Alright, I will remove. So not the Peglin chef. Alright, hopefully we have an easy to hit crit next shot, since we have our ice circle. Okay, as I say we do, and like watch me muff this. Alright. We'll dash through the flames. Try to check out another event. Come on, give us the Rat Chef. Why do I keep calling him Rat Chef? You know what? Okay, I lied. I'd rather have this. Give him a couple Pebballs. Yes, you can have our Pebballs, level 1 and Pebball level 1. So we can get to this shop either way. We do have 3 shots at getting rid of the egg if we go here, but we have also gotten rid of all of our Pebballs already, which is really nice. So we'll attempt to go to the right with the option of going middle. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Act 2, we like to do a lot of Pebble removals if possible. I think we navigate this way, being greedy along the way, and try to grab some stuff from the shop. Ooh. Oh man, we're gonna lose all of our gold though. No, I want it, so. Stinks we're not gonna get to upgrade it before the boss. Well, what did we miss out on? This collusion detection. Okay, I think I saw other people using collusion detection, and the one thing I was worried about was like, if I had used like orb removal and it moves up to like 45 or wherever it goes next, would it stick at 45? It does say remain fixed at their initial price. I wasn't sure if that initial price meant the initial price from when you bought it or initial price from, you know, game starting. So That makes me feel a little bit better about that now, but all right. We didn't really miss out on anything super special here. Yeah, so actually that I'm kind of happy we took what we took. So this guy doesn't even do any damage yet. There's a gold orb, 1 gold is added. Let's skip that now. Fire over to hopefully ×2 land. Nope. Not even close. I was hoping to make it all the way down to the crit. Okay, so at this point, we can fire the egg. Because we can't, I don't think we can find, I think that event's only in Act 2. We're not going to worry about it just this moment, but... Oh, and I forgot, now that we have super boots, we're not affected by this fire. Alright, I like those dodges. We gain a little spin-s from those. We are slowly applying some blind too, so that's gonna help. Missed the crit, hit the half. Oh, we should probably try to start killing those. Although Rub Orb's really good at this point. Oh yeah, give us all that spin-s. Here, I'm gonna see if I can get a Don't hit the bomb, don't hit the bomb. I'm gonna try to get a Rub Orb shot off before I kill these paintings. Okay. ×2 would have been nice. We got a bomb waiting to kill these guys. All right, I think I'm gonna skip and get rid of my egg here, since we're just gonna heal up. All right, let's take another evasive maneuver orb. We had you. Let's level you up too. Evasive maneuver orb is good for the getting spin-s from evading attacks. Spheric's Fate gives us multi-ball. Every orb fired will fire 2 additional copies, but all orbs deal 5.5 damage and damage rounded downwards. I think we just take Spheric's Fate for the multi-ball. Especially when you get at the end of Act 2, it will last. It should last all the way through the end of Act 3. If it doesn't, I don't know. I was hoping to hit the crit. I was also hoping to do damage. Guess we should look to see where our shops are in this act. Oh, we're still aiming that back here, and we got these guys right up in our face, but I should probably consider refreshing the board, huh? Be nice if we could add more crits to the board, or ways to make us crit. All right, we're losing a lot of health in this battle. All right, no damage again. We're gonna actually have to take a heal after this battle. Jeez. Feel a little less confident about this build now. Turtle, it's a little late for that. Extra damage from wall bounces. That's probably the one that I would like the most. Well. A lot of events. All right, so we don't get any, we can get a bunch of gold from this, that's about it. Off the refresh, off the crit, nothing but net. All right, any of these any good? I don't even know anymore. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to evade stuff to gain finesse. We are trying to multi-ball with weighted chip. Let's upgrade you. Where are our shops here? Both at the end. One of them's flanked by elites. That's fantastic. We could probably lose the max HP and wouldn't be a big deal. No, we got healing. Let's just brace for impact. Hold on to your butts. Gold collected. If each gold collected. Wait, gold collected from hit pegs with gold immediately deals 1x this orb's damage to target enemy. This is one I don't like take very often, and every time I do take it, I'm always underwhelmed. I already have one. Not saying I couldn't take another. We'll just skip. Could have gotten a little bit of extra HP by taking it, but do I want to get down here? Probably end up healing after this one again. Just to kind of keep our life. We are coming down to a couple elite fights, so probably not a bad idea to stay topped off. Okay, I think I may have been mixing that last gold collecting one with this one. So. We can wait to upgrade Reorbanizer. Attack supply for blind to enemies. I like that. It's more chances for us to evade an attack. Immune to attack damage while reloading. That's definitely a good one. Ugh, yuck. I guess at least we do some spinfection damage. Blocking the refresh. Not cool, man. Feel like the unicorn horn lied to me there. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna say with minimal damage, which is good. There have been times this guy just like picks you down. Ping, ping, ping. Super Sapper. I mean, I guess another targeting orb's not terrible, especially one that can apply a status effect on him. Every 4 shots gets multi-ball. Let's do this. All right, so activated crits also refresh the board. Refreshing the board's never, I would say never a bad thing, but it's usually not a bad thing. Extra orb discards, extra healing. This is a crap line of relics for this point in the game, to be honest. Right, no pebbles, so nothing we need to remove. Although at this point, Belectrum, I guess we have to hit crits with that. We have to have Spinfection for that to be useful. I mean, the Heavy Shaft Potion is okay. I guess we'll take Ambidextrary. That could come in handy. All right, Upside Down guy. All my homies hate Upside Down guy. Glad those both managed to find the half damage hole. Once again, we get to this guy. He's not going to do any damage, but... I gotta remember those crits give us refreshes. I say the one thing that's kind of good is we have a handful of targeting orbs, which will be good for when the boss throws out all the little minion dudes to kind of block in front of him, but... Oh, half damage. Weighted chip has kind of been not great this run. We saw it so early though. It's like you take it with the hope that, you know, you come across some good multi-ball stuff. But all right, so what do we still have after this? We have, okay, we are going to another shop, so I don't want to spend too much of my money, but I feel like I should heal. That still leaves us enough to buy a relic. Let's see, orbs start with 5 pegs worth of damage. Pincer maneuver, which I'm usually not a big fan of. I'm trying to think if it's useful here. Like with things with like ice circle, I mean you're laying a lot of status effects. Susceptible, you can be targeting, you could be getting multiple enemies with exploitable on it. I think we'll just take safety net. All right, this shop's gonna have the relic that's gonna change it all. Attacks gain +1/+1. That's actually not terrible. I think I saw this was a rare relic, which I was kind of surprised by, but I guess maybe not. Shouldn't be as surprised. Yeah, I think if anything, because this gives Belectrum. Oh, I think I kept calling one of the other Baladin ones Belectrum in my most recent playthrough. Oops. Whoops. All right, so that's what we got. I'm not mad about that. All right, well, we're gonna do this because we can. I said, where'd that crit go? Guess I forgot we're targeting that, so. Oh, there goes. I want that crit. There we go. I don't think I'm getting it next time it's coming through. I probably would have if it was like right in front of me. Wow, okay. Bramble's not terrible. It'll do some self-damage, but I do enjoy the piercing portion of this. But we'd have to get it to level 3, and I don't think we have enough because it'll be 25, 25, 35, I believe. So I think we'd need 85 gold to get it to where we would want it to have the overflow. So actually, we can't buy that. Oh, we still have 2 guys here. All right, we're not going to heal up. We're going to upgrade these. See if we can sneak out a health or two before we go to the boss. I do have to remember that I have multiple discards. Kind of a pain, like certain orbs deal directly with, you know, or they rely on hitting pegs. And these squares aren't considered pegs until they're revealed. All right, well, our refresh is doing a good job. I was gonna say doing a good job of hiding. I guess we got Reorganizer to possibly mix that up a little bit. But that might also be, oh, that's also another one that relies on hitting pegs, which we're not doing yet. Well, I guess this is a refresh too. Okay, there we go. Whoops. I didn't realize that was that strong. I probably had some multi-balls that went down to ×2. I'll have to check the tape, but all right, Roundrel, Cruciball 6. So we got to see the Froggo amulet. So we got a little bit of a, I mean, it was nice that we got it so early. We got, what, 27 max HP from that. It's nothing to sneeze at. We had some nice healing along the way. We had some evasion and some buffing after the evasion. I think that came in big too. I'd have to check, but that last shot did a lot more damage than I had expected. I was sad to not get to see the Plectrum. Kind of, that can really go off, especially when you have multi-ball and the weighted chip. Get everything going on that ×2. You start getting to scientific notation numbers. That was kind of the hope, but it never got there. But we gave it a shot. But if you could stay this far, I appreciate you watching to the end. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you next time.